Alrighty then. It is officially that time. What it do? Squad, squad, squad. Alright, let me let the squad know. Perfect. While I wait for people to show up, I'm just going to quickly get Elliot's CP back up. I was going to do that off screen, but so much has happened today, and I'll get into that a little bit later.
I hope we're strong enough to take that monster on.
Yeah, I really could just teleport to like a lower floor.
This one is really
My
tough.
turn.
Be careful.
We have to. Let's keep moving.
So let's I don't like fighting those guys. Let's go to the first stratum end. Let's go there. Real quick like. These motherfuckers. Screw it.
Watch out. This is a tough. Let's move. Burn to F4.
My turn. I'm counting on you. I'll handle this. Arcus,
Okay.
activate. Ha! Hup. Here I go. Oh boy, time to get out of here. Oh, it didn't work. I can do this. Hang in there.
Thanks. Here we go.
Alright, and then we need. That should do it.
Righto. Get him. No more chance.
I'll back you up. It's my turn. Hey,
Here I go. Burn to F4.
No problem. Hang in there. Thanks.
okay. Hey,
Oh, bad idea.
My turn.
right. Hey, now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Alright, now we should be able to just peace out.
We have to. Let's keep moving.
You know, everyone but Elisa will. Do it. Don't I have an item that I can use to just 100 CP? There we go. Why didn't I just do that? Why have I been racking? Bro, I hate this game sometimes. Bro, I have no idea how I'm gonna fight these guys. You probably don't need to do any of that action, I think about it. Let's do EP cut 2. Is there a different, we'll do impede 2 on him then, I guess. 'Cause I feel like hit 1 is kind of useless to me right now. Okay. I don't think you need LaForte, honestly. Hold up, let me throw a cast 2 time to cast arts is cut by 25%. Yeah. Let's throw that on you because especially for that one Saphira green ring thing. Also, wait, do you get Saphira? You do, so I can take this off you. Let's give you hit, because honestly, Lisa, your accuracy has been absolute. Oh, actually. Maybe we could do EP cut 2, actually, now I think about it. Because we don't really attack with her. Let's see, cannon does not have it, does not, okay. Maybe we can throw Saphira Ring on you. Alright, you can take that off you. Can I get an evade 3? Doth evade 3 exist? Evade only goes to 2, dang. So I need another... He already had Judgment Bolt, right? Yeah. What do you have with this? Might as well just toss it on there just for GP, I guess. else we got? Actually, yeah, we probably should throw this on Imperimental Amos because he's going to be our healer. Oh, I didn't even realize I had that on him. Yo, it's supposed to be that time, boys. Alright, or do they all just kind of have it? Oh, they all have it. Okay, so that's not even my, okay. Should we put them in the unspeakable costume? No. Okay. Hold up, let me, forts, attack 2. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, I don't think I can customize any of the weapons I have right now. Alright, so we'll do 1, 2, 3. What's Cinnamon Gucci roll, my dude? Ace, what's good, my guy? I wish I was woke. I knew what that meant, bro, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave it as that. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Alright. So last night, we tried to do this boss fight, and we failed. So I'm just going to skip all the dialogue, and we're going to get right into it. Because we've already seen the Duke. In his... Wait, I forgot to rest. Hold up, wait. Rest. KJ. Just on time, my guy. His birthday. Oh, nice. Okay. Are we finishing it today? I'm gonna go for... Oh, yeah, hold up. I'm gonna go for the next 3, maybe 4 hours. If we can do it in that time frame, great. If not, it's gonna have to wait until possibly Wednesday next week. Is there a fast way to skip all the cutscenes? Oh, I guess, yeah, if I just hold circle and then... Cool. So yeah, this was a lot of dialogue. I don't wanna.
This is it.
I don't
Come out with
wanna!
all you've got.
Witness the witchcraft of the Azure Abyss.
How about this?
to ice.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
Here I go. Burn to ash. Fall!
Yes, sir. Here goes.
We'll do this. Just wipe these. I do not want to deal with them.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash! Die! Blow them away!
Oh, there was one. Jeez, I did that much.
This doesn't look too good. Listen to my song of healing.
Thanks!
Thanks. That's for you.
Alright, and we'll take this crit, and we'll run with it.
Come on, Transform! Setting target. Lightning cannon, fire! We roll!
Let's see. Oh! This
Wild card, oh jeez. Death? Good, do this that.
No problem.
Do this that shit.
Light! Rain upon us!
Blades. Dance for me.
Come on. Yes!
Let's see. Oh! This is
Death, stop casting Dad. Really?
Here I go.
Thanks!
Okay. Keep it up, everyone.
Nah, I see that crit.
Let's see. Oh!
I hate this man so much. Fool? Is that confused?
Right. Sorry, would you mind? I'll take it from here.
So that should get rid of his... And should give him CP as well. There we go.
How would this feel, I wonder?
Remember when you can.
Perhaps.
I'm trying to save it because the last time I got them down to health, they started spamming S-Crap, so I kind of want to try and overdrive Oko them.
Here I go. Arcus, activate. Yeah.
Oh, he moved. There it is.
The aria of the abyss. evildoers. Shattered fury. Behold the abyss. For it glows to be forever at your side.
Damn it! Really?
Everyone.
This is it! Come at me with all you've got!
Witness the witchcraft. Blades, dance for me! There!
You're done!
Oh my
I'm
fucking
sorry,
gosh.
everyone.
How about this? Second form. Damn!
I can do this. Hip.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Arcus, activate.
Blow them away!
Not bad, fucking salty.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Really, Rena's sword is in the.
Listen to my song of healing.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Now,
Time to. Yes, sir. Yeah. I can do this.
Thanks!
Dance for me. Great white, reside in my bow. Radiant arc.
There!
be gone!
Oh, please. Here I go. Yes.
Here I go!
Shit.
Rihanna?
Okay, so that we
Would you
can't do
lend
that.
me a hand? Finish them all!
Cat!
Sick.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Righto. Yes.
Thanks! Show me the cross of your
Okay.
demise!
Alright. Okay.
Deadly cross!
I'm sorry,
Alright.
everyone.
No problem. Here I go.
Overdrive! My turn. Now!
Gotcha! Right. Light! Rain upon us!
Hearken to the aria of the abyss.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I can do this.
Blades, dance for me!
No problem. I'm done for. No problem.
How about this?
Beautiful, isn't No.
This is it! Come at me with all you've got!
Witness the witchcraft.
Take 2.
How about this? Let's move! Here I go! Burn to ash! Fall! Now!
Why can't I burst?
Gotcha.
Oh, is it because they aren't linked?
Hang in there.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash!
Here I go. Lemmy, give me a hand. Down you come.
Beat their ass, beat their ass, beat their ass, beat their ass, beat their ass.
Okay.
Okay.
Do not give them a second to breathe.
Cat!
Hang in there.
Thanks!
Okay. Keep it up, everyone.
Blades, dance for me!
Hang in there.
Thanks!
I should be able to
My turn!
now.
Here goes!
Overdrive.
Alright, get them out, get them out, get them out.
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash! Come on!
I know, this is bad.
My, I'm impressed.
Righto. That's for you.
Here I go! All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me.
Cat!
Right. Light. Rain upon us.
Now, turn to ice!
Oh wait, it's reflectors, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Here I go.
So I'm going to adamantine shield.
My turn.
I need that for the defense buff.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Righto.
Now I'm gonna use this to cast Crescent Mirror yet again. Because we need ultimate defense.
Okay,
And Elliot's really not doing a whole lot, so we're gonna talk
sorry,
about it.
can you handle this?
All right, let's get this started.
Here goes. Hut!
My turn.
Are you winning, son? I'm close!
Burn to ash. Fall. Now.
I need Chronaut to do his...
Now I'm having fun.
Okay, that's gonna eat the adamantine shield, right?
Too slow. Now.
Speedy that, speedy that, speedy that. Ah!
Aria of the Abyss.
Do not party wipe, do not party wipe, do not party wipe. Please don't party wipe.
Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion.
That should be fine, because she has Crescent Mirror and Adamantine Shield.
Agony, enmity.
Alright, that's basically what it is.
For it longs to be forever at your side.
Okay, so those just go directly through.
Here we go.
I...
Burn to ash. Fall. Here I go.
Did I put something on Emma?
Sorry.
I'll take it from here. Blessing of the moon. Thanks. I can do
Less,
this.
okay.
Thanks. I'm just getting warmed up.
For the love of all things holy! Oh, Millium's gone.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, this bird.
I messed up. Right.
spout. Suck a fat ass. Eat a donkey. Choke on bread. Which means ATS down 1 turn.
Sit.
Okay. I'm counting on ya.
With pleasure. There.
Righto.
Okay, that helps me a lot.
It's my turn. Sorry for the trouble.
I've got this. Ha! My turn. Burn to ash. Fall. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Right. Light. Rain upon us.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
Let's move.
Okay, where is she casting that? Hold on. Is it just the whole field?
Burn to ash.
Come on.
It's my turn.
I need to get within S-Craft spamming range. Actually, with that crit, we might be able to with Gaius.
Yes, sir. Here goes.
Yeah. My turn. Burn to ash.
One Cyclone crit.
Fall. Now.
Please, God. Give me this dub. Please came out today and seeing that lock 60 FPS move looks so good. Ooh. Is lock 60 FPS PS5 exclusive? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Die in a fire! Burn alive!
That's for you.
I haven't even fought him in Ordine yet. Oh.
Sorry. Would you mind? All right, let's get this started.
Was the PS4 version of regular Spider-Man 30? Die. Shoot this bitch.
How foolish of me. Okay, we're burning daylight.
40 minutes of streaming. My Cheerios are soggy.
Great.
I'm so.
I've got it.
I'm awesome.
No complaints here.
I've got. I'm so glad.
Yes, I don't really have any issues with it being 30 when I played it on the PS4 Pro. All right, Crow, what'd you have to say for yourself? You
Oh
punk.
my. I didn't see this coming.
And now I'm gonna come in your face.
What'd I tell you? Don't underestimate my classmates. They're a tough crowd for being all dreams and sunshine.
So they are.
Crow.
Vita.
Ah, enough of this nonsense.
Doesn't support 144p. Really?
I need not remind you how if you were to lose against them, our contract would...
Cut his head
Cut
off.
out, you.
I beg your pardon?
Duke, you have no power here. You called him a pawn earlier. I'm surprised he took that.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Oh,
this
Lord.
is it, Reen. You ready for the finale?
Ready. I was waiting on you. Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
What? Why did you guys Bruh. Y'all are something else. Oh, I want Valimar to bust through that window.
Reen! This is a battle between Awakeners. None should interfere.
She's right. All we can do is watch.
It's frustrating to be unable to help. But if we must.
We'll just have to put our trust in Reen.
Alright, boys. Here we go.
Is that the sword you forged from Zemirian ore? Pretty impressive.
I only just found out about why Vita did all this in Cold Steel 4.
Guess
Huh?
I don't have to hold back anymore.
It took him that long?
What, you getting cold feet or something?
I am. Regardless of whether I win or I lose, this is the end. And I can't help but get this nagging feeling like things will never be the same between us after this.
You know what's crazy is after Crow stopped being
That's what
Crow, I never saw him use guns again, ever, in any capacity.
Don't act so spoiled. The future you want is only gonna happen by making the most of the present. Whatever happened to dragging me back to the academy and forcing me to graduate?
You're right. This time, I'm not going to hold back. This isn't a fight for this nation's future. It's got nothing to do with our classmates. This is a fight for me. Right now, all that matters to me is surpassing you.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Divine Knights are all about power, pure and simple. You shouldn't have to think about your feelings. They should just be a part of you. And just as a blacksmith pours his soul into forging a stronger sword, you should use those feelings to strengthen your resolve.
Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
That's exactly how I want it to be. We'll fight until we can fight no more. Until our strength runs dry and our souls burn out.
We're past talking now.
Okay.
Right. Sorry. Come on, would you mind? Yeah.
Gonna put that up real quick.
Think you can handle this? Eat this! There! Gotcha!
Here I go. Here you go.
Gotcha! Think you can handle this? Bring it on!
Yes, sir. Here up.
With pleasure. Take this.
Eat this!
Wild Rage is so good on Valimar. Why not?
Think you can handle this?
All right. Take this.
Eat this!
This is bad.
Bring it on!
I'm just gonna keep countering at this point. I mean, I don't see a reason not to.
Bring it on!
Leave it to me. Allow me.
Think you can handle this? Eat this!
Wow. Okay.
Time to get serious.
What do you mean time to get serious? What's that supposed to mean? You're not activating Trans Am. Oh, he did!
This again.
Valimir? Is it time?
What's happening? My sword's reacting to it?
Hyper mode? Take
See?
my
I knew
love,
you could do it.
my anger, and all of my sorrow.
Let's settle this. You're on! Let's go!
Come on.
Let's go, Reed! Leave it to me! Go! Dragon Blade!
It's working. Keep
It's
it
my
up.
turn.
Hold up. Hold up. Perfect. My snap cheeks are almost over. And I've got like this one that's going for like, I don't even know how long at this point. It's been a good minute. I don't see a reason not to do that. Let's get it.
Think you can handle this? Bring it on!
It's my turn. Allow me.
Eat this!
On my ass taste.
Darkness!
Oh! How about now?
Hope you're ready!
Oh, I'm ready. Hope you're ready.
sorry.
All
Can you
right,
handle
let's
this?
get this started.
Hey guys, Gaming Cat, welcome to the stream. How you doing today, my guy? Time to revival, let's go. Let's get it. All right, let's just yeah, we're just gonna keep doing Morning Moon because I'm really not trying to get hit with that. Let me out. Let me out.
You can handle this?
Yeah. Just gonna.
Bring it on! Eat this!
Hope you're ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna defend. Game 6, yeah. This mech fights don't change this thing based on how long they take. Yeah, it's I mean it's a fun change of pace.
Darkness. Clean. Hope you're ready.
Leave it to me. I'm counting
With
on you.
pleasure. Take this!
Can we get 2 mechs? So, can we get like a whole party member of mechs?
That's it. Just a little more.
Think you can handle this?
Leave it to me. Good.
You're not out yet. Keep going.
Bring it on!
1 mech and some tanks.
Hope you're ready. Darkness. Clean. Hope you're ready.
Bring it on! Leave it to me. Allow me!
Or if he's gonna keep attacking me, I'm just gonna keep countering.
Think you can handle this?
All right. Good.
You know what? This might do it. Go all the way, do that. Oh, I should have done a finisher.
Think you can handle this?
Leave it to me. Let me!
I'm gonna finish it with a counter. I ain't trying to get hit with that. Let's do it.
Let's go, Reed!
Unnecessary, but let's finish it.
Go! Dragon Blade!
You got me.
You didn't do half bad that time.
GG's indeed. Yo, Crow, how my butt taste?
No way!
He did it?
Wait, y'all really thought I wouldn't?
He won? Yep, I think the victor is clear.
That's me.
The battle goes to Reen.
Everyone clap. Clap for me.
Yes, he did it!
He really won.
I'm so happy.
Unbelievable.
You fought splendidly, Reen.
Hey, get hold of yourself.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Reen!
Hey, thanks for believing in me.
I hope you're ready
Means
for
a lot.
what? Oh, for Cedric?
Of course we did.
It was pretty nerve-wracking, though.
Still, I knew that you would be able to win if you put your heart into it.
Indeed. I felt the same way.
You two were in your own little world, you know.
True. I don't think we could have interfered even if we wanted to.
Where'd you pull all those cheesy lines from, anyway?
How inspiring. I won't let anyone interfere, and we'll fight until our souls burn out.
If I know souls burn out, yo, that's straight from G Gundam.
Have you ever considered, I don't know, reading the atmosphere?
Man, I love you kids.
You should take it easy for now. You've lost quite a lot of mana.
Honestly, it's got nothing to do with our classmates, he says. And then what does he do? He goes and pulls off Arcus links with them perfectly mid-battle. Kind of contradicting yourself, don't you think?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't do it on purpose, though. I just did it unconsciously. I guess all their feelings have become a part of me at this point. My classmates, Valamar's, probably even yours, Crow.
Now, isn't that something?
Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. You reach the point where you can feel others as a part of yourself. Congrats on getting a glimpse of the true heights of swordsmanship.
No, it's a little hard to describe. It was almost as if I was dreaming. I just did it without thinking. I'm not sure I would be able to do the same thing again, to be honest.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, Reen.
Well,
Beast,
there's
it's
a letdown.
burning red.
Honestly, I couldn't agree more.
Oh well. Seems like you've still got a long way to go before reaching those heights, much like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't need to laugh that much.
I swear, there's no room for debate with you, is there? You beat me. Fair and square.
Yes, I did.
Sorry about this, Vida. After you did so much for me, I ended up letting you down.
Oh, don't trouble your pretty head over that. True, this wasn't what I had in mind, but I'm perfectly content with happy endings.
Try putting my close to 4 with a much higher attack as possible. It's close to 3. What?
What?
Enough of this! What is the meaning of this, witch?
What is the meaning of this bitch? He would say it too.
To suggest that is all you intend to do?
Oh, I forgot he was there.
Duke Cayenne?
Yeah, same here. Totally forgot.
From the beginning, the Society's objective was to prepare this stage for its participants. I seem to recall telling you I had no interest in anything other than the battle between Azure and Ashen. Did you forget, perhaps?
Vida? But what was the point in this battle to begin?
Silence! You will be silent! If that's how you want to be, then I'll simply have to do things my own way.
Yeah. Where you going, bro? What you gonna do?
He can't mean...
Wait! Don't do it!
What kind of demon eyes you got? Oh.
Come now, your
Oh, he's gonna start making out with him.
The time has come to rule with force. Let
Just sitting there. It ain't done yet.
blood course feverishly through your veins.
Yeah, I'd say at least 4 of us have guns, and none of us just thought to shoot him in the legs. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, please! Please!
Your Highness!
Looking for now. Alright, it is.
You monster!
Thanks for coming out.
How could you?
Yo. Instead of Shinji getting the mech, it's Cedric getting the mech. This time the mech ate him, though.
It sucked him in.
What the?
Why do I hear boss music? Look, a butterfly! Is this the final boss theme from the first game? Oh man. He's got hair! Yo, this thing's just like, the Shura gods from OG, is that what I'm thinking of? Vermilion Apocalypse.
No, this can't be.
The calamity that appeared 250 years ago, with Testarossa as its core.
The Vermilion Apocalypse.
Yo, Vita, you brought this thing out! Don't even act like this wasn't part of your plan. They all live off. Does this guy operate on Souls of the Dead like Cobra's mech? Oh, that was a meme. Does it actually operate on Souls of the Dead? Oh, that's awkward. Oh, nah. My students, not Patrick, and Vander, and Neidhart.
What's happening? Master Patrick, stay on guard.
It's as if something is being taken away from us. But what?
That load of good swords are gonna do against whatever this is.
Well, don't just stand there. You know some way to deal with this, don't you?
Don't look at me! Though I guess
Wait.
this is no time to be feigning.
His eyes! He opened his eyes like Snorlax!
These red spirit veins around us are meant to siphon mana. Focus your energy and stay vigilant, and you should be able to mitigate the effects to some extent.
Why does voice get deeper?
I see.
Makes sense.
In that case, everyone, take a deep breath and gather your energy in your abdomen.
And stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Yes, sir!
Second playthrough cutscene you have to see is about Thomas. What? What do you mean it's about Thomas? Oh man!
What is that? Vermilion wings? Full power to all engines! Assess the situation in the surrounding area from above.
Right.
Courageous! All engines at maximum output!
Oh, Adios. Please watch over them.
What's neat? Look, second impact. Oh, you right.
If only Misty were here.
What? You also didn't catch up?
This isn't looking good.
It isn't. But the best thing we can do is keep faith.
Time to prove themselves has come, it seems.
Yeah, your son and brother is dead. Wait, why Alphen's fingers look like that? She got a finger going through a finger. Wait, y'all see that? Why she got French fry fingers? Nah! I gotta roast you!
Please be safe.
Oh, the Vermilion Demon Lord, the demonic god with 1,000 weapons, the absolute ruler, given form by Emperor Orthros 250 years ago!
Power!
No! At this rate, the protective field isn't going to last much longer.
Can I have Crow?
This was the one thing I forbade you to do!
Vita, can you help me make an opening?
An opening? With that enhancement technique?
Yep, the same one you used on me in that trial 3 years back. You think it'll work?
It's worth a try.
Crow?
You got something in mind?
I think so. Vita and I are gonna try to make an opening so you can get closer. Once we've done that, try and hold out against it as much as you can.
You can do that?
If you can, please do.
We're done for if we don't try something. So I say go for it.
Still, sounds like all that's going to do is delay the inevitable. We're going to need something more decisive to turn the tides in our favor. Of course, the Divine Knights.
If you combine their strength, we could actually make it through this thing.
Let's go.
Now you're thinking. If we can hold out till they've recovered a good chunk of mana, victory's as good as ours. After that, all we gotta do is separate the core, Crown Prince Cedricson, from the rest of the body.
No sweat! We can do this!
Right. Without him, it shouldn't be able to remain in this dimension any longer.
Not like we got any better options.
Okay, let's go. Vita, Crow, we're counting on you.
Leave it to us.
We won't disappoint. Grianos, Celine, would you two mind helping?
Fine if I have to.
Alright. We'll participate in the final battle. Be certain that everyone is equipped with the finest armaments, including those not in your active party. Your active party's final support character will take... Wait. It was in the first phase of the battle. Reem will fight in both. The active party's final support character. In the first phase of the battle. What does that even mean? Might be hard indeed. Ugh. No, this is definitely the same final fight theme because it's playing the Open Nickel Steel one. Alright, boys. Let us proceed.
Oh, azure breath, which arises from the abyss. Reside within his blade, and cleave through the vermilion flames.
Take this! Deadly Cross!
Now's our chance.
Class 7, let's go!
Right!
Oh boy.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's move! Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall!
Witness the fruits of my training! Radiant Lion!
Good damage. Physical reflected. Oh no.
Here I go.
Let's just get that. Oh man.
Here I go! Right! Eat that! Huh.
Here.
Thanks!
Ooh.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Unforgivable!
Here I go! Burn to ash! Fall! Now!
An opening!
My turn! Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Leave this to me!
Here I go! Ha! Let's move! Burn to ash! Fall!
Of course. Arcus activate.
This can't be happening.
Really?
My turn! Burn to ash! Fall!
This could be an issue.
I appreciate it.
I wasn't strong enough.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Here I go! Arcane Gale! Ha! My turn!
have my thanks. Witness the fruits of my training. Radiant Lion!
Sorry, everyone. It's my turn. Can you handle this?
Will do. Thank you very much.
You have my thanks.
Wait, did I just not? What did I just use on her?
Strong enough.
Okay.
Why do you have 9 turns of that?
Thanks.
Okay.
Wait, where'd she go? Alright, I'm done playing with logic. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna ask Crash Spam at this point. I'm sorry, did you just reflect that attack? Because when I tried to do that before, with Vita, it just went through it. No fucking equality. Yeah, that attack actually looks dope when I performed on him. Okay, we've seen that one a few times. Is it EP absorb? CP absorb? Huh?
I'll handle it.
Die. Bless. Get this Metal Sonic wannabe out of here. Oh, that's fine. But everyone else in the series acts like it's impossible.
Watch out! This is a tough one! Let's move!
Kind of just because I wanted the buff, but also,
I'm counting on ya. I'll handle this.
it should be fine.
It's my turn.
Beat his ass.
Okay, leave it to me.
Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall.
Righto.
It is MP to stop casting, alright? Why have you not stopped casting? What is this? Why is it still going?
Here we go. Burn to ash. Now.
Gotcha!
You're mine!
Stay with
Thanks.
us!
All right. Take this! Thanks! Let's move! Second form! Gale! Now!
Gotcha! I can do this.
And we'll take that crit from you because you don't need it. Wipe him off the face of the planet. Leave nothing but a crater.
You're mine! Leave it to me. Marcus, activate! Take this! My turn!
Here we go. Burn to ash. Fall. Now.
Gotcha! Bad idea!
It's my turn. Take this! Power with bravery! Wind Cyclone! No, you don't!
Right back at ya! Go, go, go!
Thank you. Here we go. Here goes.
Overdrive!
My blade will cleave ignorance and light the way. Termination slash! Divine!
No problem. Hang in there.
I guess Insight isn't really going to do a whole lot in this fight.
Let's move. Burn
to ash. Fall! Now!
Gotcha!
Let's move. There! Ha! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! Righto! Lemmy, give me a hand! Down you come!
Bless, 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 bless. He slapped us, indeed. He beat us. Did not give as much CP back as I had wanted. At least attack again.
I'm done for. Hang in there!
Thanks.
Right. Thanks!
Not yet. Yes. Let's move. Ha! Let's move. Burn to ash. Fall! Now's our chance.
Gotcha!
Let's move. Burn to ash.
Really? Why did you not move?
Gotcha!
Leave it to me.
I can do this. Right! Rain upon us! Righto! There! Come on, Lanny! Dance for me!
Let's just go with our twin cyclone there too.
Great light! Reside in my bow! Radiant arc!
Oh, winds, howl with rain.
Vermilion end? Oh. And then we killed him via counter. Nice. Please don't tell me there's more. Oh, now it's squad time. I don't think I've ever heard Ardene's voice.
My regeneration is complete as well. Climb inside, Chrome.
Oh, interesting. He sounds kind of like a pedophile.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, that is screenshot worthy right there. I'm going to. So if I. Oh, hold up, hold that thought. All right. Deadly Demolition. That's some Aether and Kira stuff. Deadly Domination. What? Okay. Okay, I gotta wait for.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Let's go. Gotcha.
Why is this fight so dope? Barbados? I'm just really good at guessing, apparently. That or all of his areas are good spots. Let's go.
Reed, let's do this. Right.
Let's go.
Bring it on. Gotcha.
Yeet. Ooh, that's a good damage. Let's finish it. Let's finish it. Let's go! Out of here. Is that it? There's no way there's more. What if I feel like Crow's gonna die?
That's its core, with the Crown Prince in it. I'll clear a path.
Riku-san,
you
welcome to the stream.
focus on rescuing. Got it.
Riku, how close am I to the end? Well, we aren't done yet. Oh my goodness. I really feel like Crow's gonna die. Sorry, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? You got people lurking. Welcome, welcome. Do you have a Piccolo tail? Oh no.
Crow!
There's no. Don't show the cockpit.
I'm fine. It barely scratched me.
That's
You keep going.
death signs. That it all makes
You're
sense
the
now.
only one who can save him now. So don't you dare look back.
It all makes sense. So that lava in the background? Is this a Mario stage?
8 wings, 1 blade, 7th form.
7th form.
Enlightened domination.
Yo, 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 yo! Cut him clean in half. Bro, just took it out. Crow is super dead. There's no way Crow lived. 7th form. 20. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting, okay. Bro, if we traded Cedric for Crow, I'm gonna be big pissed.
He's exhausted, but his life doesn't appear to be in any danger.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of mana, but nothing that would prove fatal. He'll be alright with some rest. Oh, thank goodness.
That's a relief.
That's our mission complete. We recovered the other one of this nation's greatest treasures.
Alright, now where's the big plot twist that happened in this game?
This can't be.
I can't believe how wrong this has gone. I can't imagine the Grandmaster is going to be very pleased with me when I get back.
Where's the Duke? Beat his ass.
The Grandmaster.
That's Ouroboros' leader, right?
The Grandmaster from Kingdom Hearts, the Master of Masters.
Same. The only absolute figure to we Anguis. The supreme existence carrying out the Orpheus final plan, who will guide the souls of all.
The souls of all?
Rico, I've only played one, so I mean, I've just been conditioned to be that way.
I don't get it.
Doesn't it? From what I guess you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because you haven't finished Cold Steel 4. But I heard the end of Cold Steel 4 sets up Hajimari. So
So that's why you broke the taboo and left 7 years ago.
That's right. I became a guide for the second part of the Grandmaster's plan, known as the Phantasmal Blaze Plan.
you're like damn near right, so oh my gosh.
A plan to use the Hollow Phantasm in Crossbell to awaken the blaze in the Empire.
The Hollow Phantasm.
Regardless, thanks to you and Crow, I was able to advance.
Crow's not saying anything.
Crow?
No. You can't do this to me. That's a big bloody hole in him. You cannot do this to me. I knew he died the second that happened.
Any mana from inside.
And that vast hole.
I knew he died.
That must be from where he was pierced during the battle.
He must have gotten severed.
No.
There's no way. I heard Cold Steel likes to play it safe, but I don't think Crow lived that. What's left of him? How messed up would it be if it was just an arm?
Crow?
Dude. Oh! He's got COVID.
Oh no.
This isn't happening.
I'll heal you right away. Help me, Celine. I'm on it.
Man, same place I shot Osborne too.
That's
Karma's a bitch, huh?
Crow.
Chill out, Crowdat boy. Nah, Riku, you can't butter me up. I know he's going to die here. There's no way. He's got a gaping hole in him.
Sorry, Rean. Looks like I won't be able to keep that promise after all. Till Angelica and George are gonna have to.
It's okay. It doesn't matter right now.
We need to stop the blood.
It's hopeless, isn't it?
I'm afraid so. He's been pierced through the heart. Even our witchcraft won't be enough.
Even a witchcraft can't save him.
The most I can do is make it as painless as possible.
It's not working.
Thanks, Emma. And you, Kitty. At least this way, I I can say my goodbyes.
Crow?
No.
No, don't talk like that.
I swear. You're such a spoiled kid sometimes. Elliot?
Dude, you're crying from... Oh, what? Did you hear that? Don't worry about that.
It was really fun. Keep on loving music. As much as I loved yours. Elisa.
Don't do this.
Alright? You've got your differences. But at least she's still alive to talk to you.
Okay. Okay.
This freaking take to bleed out. Shush! Advanced gaming cow. Shush.
Stay good rivals for one another. Okay? The Empire might change with the times, but you two should always be the same.
Of course we will. I refuse to accept him as a friend, but I'll accept him as a worthy rival.
Yeah, these two, this dynamic here, bro. Y'all still petty from this.
Laura. Fee. Gaius.
Wait. He addressed Elisa and Elliot on their own, and then he just grouped everyone else together?
A lot's happened.
That's favoritism.
Past year. I've really enjoyed getting to know you. So... thanks.
We should be the ones thanking you.
It's been fun for me, too.
You've been a wonderful classmate and comrade. Thank you for everything.
I know I'm an Ironblood, but it was real fun for me, too.
Sarah. Thanks for everything. These last 2 years. And Vita. A lot's happened between us. But I'm glad I had you there.
A lot's happened between... Did they have sex? Huh?
You were as much of a model student as I was a model teacher. But still.
I should be the one thanking you.
Hey now. What's with the long faces?
What?
Oh, I see what you mean.
To be in for some tough times ahead. I can't go any farther now. But you can. So keep going forward.
I knew he was gonna die, bro. I kind of felt it.
Relentlessly, without looking back.
Oh, his eyes just went.
As long as you
It must be hurting him a lot to talk.
I'm sure.
No.
This can't be happening.
That fool.
Students aren't supposed to have to die before their instructors.
Spare me the sentimental drivel.
Beat this man's ass. Someone pop him in the head.
Damn it all! How could I lose the Azure Chevalier at a time like this? Why must I be surrounded by nothing but disappointments? And that goes for you too, Witch, and your useless society.
How dare you?
What do you think you're doing?
I gave him my favor, and this is how he chooses to repay me? By standing in the way of my ambition? I should never have wasted my time on that waif from a fallen country to begin with.
Nah, bro.
You utter scum.
Please, don't speak of him that way.
Beat this fucktard alive.
You're terrible.
Duke Cayenne, you will unhand him if you continue this shameful behavior a moment longer. Then I will be forced to respond in kind.
Your part in this is over, Witch.
Hey, Rufus, what you doing, Rufus? Oh!
Vita! Grianos?
Hikey, I'm still haven't forgiven Vita, so cutting that bird in half is the best thing Rufus has ever done on the timeline, I'm just saying. Love you as crazy eyes. Of course you do, Val. Because you love crazy eyes.
Rufus?
What's he doing here?
Oh, Of course! I still have you! Thank goodness you're here, Rufus! You did come to help me, didn't you?
I doubt it.
As a commoner might put it, in your dreams.
Yeah, man. Kill him.
Target in sight.
Yes! Altina, kill him. Oh, punch him in the face. Beat him alive.
What are you?
Target restrained.
What's going on? What's she doing?
Well done. You've behaved disgracefully toward the Imperial family and brought a calamity upon the innocent people of the capital. We may both fly the banner of the Noble Alliance, but I'm afraid I can't turn a blind eye to your misdeeds any longer.
I'm so confused as to who's on whose side anymore.
As the Alliance's Chief of Staff and a citizen of Erebonia, I hereby place the two of you under arrest.
No.
Duke, Cayenne, and Vita.
I see. It all makes sense now.
Oh, okay, so Rufus is gonna pin it all on them.
I thought something was amiss about you from the very beginning.
I'm still laughing about that Griano's death in my head, bro. Man went, and just got cut in half, bro. Like, there wasn't even. Oh my goodness. Your flashback of a. Oh my gosh. I'm laughing so hard about that, bro. I really hope Selena's next, and if I'm being completely honest, I really hope Selena's next.
I just couldn't work out where you had gotten that girl from the Black Workshop.
Bow, you can't help but laugh. Rufus, frame one, didn't even stop. Swung his sword up and kept running. He didn't even stop. That bird got turned into KFC. He got turned into chicken fingers.
Why, whatever do you mean?
Vita?
None of this is making any sense.
Oh, I
Give me
get
one
it
good
now.
reason why I should give a shit about Grianos, just saying.
Millium?
Why the cat? I cannot stand Celine.
What do you get?
What do you get? Million we did the last game, and then everything hit the fan. So tell me what. Don't do this to me.
Oh boy, I feel really stupid.
Why do you? Oh, no.
I can't believe it took me this long to figure
Oh no! Here comes the big plot twist. Here comes the big plot twist. Okay, what's gonna happen? Rufus is pinning it on those two, but not us, right? Rufus,
You're one too, right?
a member of Ouroboros? An awakener. He must be an awakener.
Yeah, it sure looks that way.
Hey, Claire and not Luther.
Thank you
Lecter.
for rescuing His Highness.
Yeah, sounds like things were a real mess in here.
Lecter?
Captain Claire? Captain Arundel?
I know Claire's not in on it.
Wait, then...
Now I get it.
There's no fucking way.
It can't be. All this time, you were an Ironblood?
Rufus?
The group's primary member, in fact.
Huh? An Ironblood. Just like Millium. So I assume he's part of the intelligence division? Is that what that means?
Though that secret was, until very recently, kept between myself and His Excellency the Chancellor. The others knew there was a primary member, but were never told who it was.
Bruh, he's been working like a triple agent? That's crazy!
Pretty much what he said. You should have seen my face when I found out earlier.
Wow, even you couldn't figure it out?
So he's a triple agent.
What is the meaning of all this? The successor to one of the four great houses is the former Chancellor's protege? Why? Your high position in the Noble Alliance was secured. It was only a matter of time before you became the next Duke Albarea. Why reveal this now? What could you possibly have to gain from professing your allegiance to a dead man?
Or if one of their highest members is against the nobles, right?
He would gain nothing. Which is why it's rather fortunate
I knew the Chancellor was still alive. I knew for a fact that man wasn't dead. I knew for a fact he was alive. I knew it. I told y'all this man was still alive, even on the train. And I was like, Blake, he's dead. He is not dead. He is alive. I saw this coming. I called it. All y'all owe me $5.
No.
No way.
Impossible.
That's the Chancellor. Chancellor Osborne. Look at my boy! Goliath Osborne. He's still alive. I knew he wasn't dead.
I'm pleased to see you again, Million. Greetings to you as well, Class 7. And to your esteemed instructor.
Now you guys keep talking about the twist. Is the twist that this guy's like Reen's dad? Because they never talk about Reen's actual parents. I'm just throwing that out in the dark.
To you, your grace.
Kick him in the face.
You! How are you still alive?
How indeed. Perhaps the years have dimmed your eyesight, or perhaps I had a body double. Whatever the truth may be, I think that's the least of your worries right now.
Those arms are on the battle shells. Kick him in the face. Kick him in the face.
All you need to know is that our loyal ally, Rufus Alberea, will be bringing the situation in Erebonia under control.
Toa, welcome to stream, Crow. I know, sad face.
So with minimal conflict, while ensuring that the Noble Alliance's power is deeply diminished. That was the task I entrusted to him, and in that he shall not fail me.
As ever, it's an honor to serve you, Your Excellency.
This is a dream. This has to be a dream.
As obsessed as Crow was with making it happen, I had a feeling all along you weren't really dead.
Well, at least Crow died thinking he killed Osborne, so.
Did you really know?
You made it quite clear that you were someone not to be underestimated. Back when we were working with you regarding the situation in Liberl.
I'm afraid I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
I'm amazed you can say that with a straight face.
You're referring to those steam tanks and dealing with the aftermath of the Hamel incident, I take it?
What is she talking about? The Hamel incident?
But I could never have predicted you would have taken a branch of the 13 factories under your control. What exactly do you plan to do?
Is that not obvious?
What's he gonna do?
I'm taking over that phantasmal blaze plan of yours.
You're doing what?
And my first order of business will be sorting out the mess you left in Crossbell.
What? Huh?
I'll allow you to leave this time, wretch. Slink back to your master and the rest of that brood of serpents and tell them if they even think of trying to stand in my way, I'll crush them beneath my heel.
Vita? Look, wait! I'm sorry you had to see me like that. Give my regards to the Elder. And I'm sorry for the trouble I've caused you all. Please, take good care of Crow for me.
You...
Vita.
Take good care of Crow. There's nothing left of him.
He's given us a chance to speak as well.
So who all knew the Chancellor was still alive then?
You've all done excellent work. Icy Maiden, White Rabbit, Scarecrow, and you, Jaden.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'm overjoyed to see that you're alive.
Can't say I honestly thought you were dead in the first place.
Well, if anyone could survive being shot through the chest, it'd be you, so I did wonder.
I don't imagine you intend to reveal your secret to cheating death, do you?
And rob you of such a splendid conundrum to puzzle over. This castle will return to its original form within a few hours, but our work is far from over. I'll be giving all of you new assignments. As always, I expect only the best from each of you.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Man, things are about to get busy.
I wonder what I should do.
Rufus, I want the situation here resolved within the week. As soon as you have things under control, move forward with the occupation of Crossbell.
They really are set on Crossbell.
What?
With pleasure, Your Excellency.
Bro, Cold Steel has a great way of making you feel like everything you did had no meaning. Or makes it feel like you've been really used this whole time. Well, at least he died.
I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything. Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather. I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you? Man, same place I shot Osborn too. Karma's a bitch, huh?
Is this why you guys were talking about Claire? Because she's actually, like, an enemy now? Is this why you guys were telling me about me liking...
Here we go.
Rean, don't.
That's really not a good idea.
Why? Why are you still alive? Crow shot you. You're supposed to be dead.
I kind of knew he was still alive. And this man Bao was like, no, Blake, he got shot in the chest.
Grandfather, he didn't get revenge on you. Was everything he did? Was his whole life for nothing?
Rean.
Bao, while we were on the train and they were talking about Osborn, I said this man's still alive and you were like, Blake, he got shot through the chest. He died.
Rean.
Don't touch
That's
me,
enough.
you fuckboy.
Just as you have your reasons that guide your actions, so too does His Excellency. And I believe you factor into those reasons more than you might think.
What?
I knew it! That's Rean's dad! That has to be Rean's dad! That has to be Rean's dad.
Rean, I pray you grow up strong and healthy.
It's not that. Okay, who is this guy then? His has to be Rean's dad.
Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child.
Dad?
I see you finally remembered the truth.
Rean Osborn?
I'm glad to finally see you again.
I knew it!
You've grown into a fine young man.
This man Bao said, oh no, it's not, 2 seconds ago, and then, oh yeah, it's his dad. I knew that was his daddy.
Indeed, the Empire will soon know of the Ashen Chevalier, the hero whose brave deeds allowed us to reclaim the capital. And who better to assist me than a national hero?
I knew that was his daddy. What the fuck? Wait. What is this? What the fuck is this? What is this? 50 Mira? That's it? Where's the rest of it? Skip the credits, bro. I'm staying here for this. Yeah, we were almost 10 viewers, guys. Shout out to everyone in the chat who's lurking. I'm kind of into this song. So we know who Rean's daddy is. So who'd Osborn fuck? There you go. Elise and Rean have different parents. Therefore, that ship is fine. They grew up as neighbors. There is nothing wrong with that. At least his mama got titties. Hold up. I just realized this is a vocal version of Crow's theme. Oh, that's so cool. I think all things considered, guys probably had the best childhood. yeah, that's the only picture we had. Or maybe Laura as well. Like their childhoods really weren't that. Hey, look, it's Grianos. I remember him. It's a shame that he got turned into KFC. Okay, I need to know who Milliam is. Milliam looking like Shadow the Hedgehog right now. Were you a test tube baby? Answers are followers? Nah, I'm good. I'm so good. I am so good. Thank you. Thank you for that offer. I am so good. I am so good. On that test tube live. So Milliam and Altina, they must be like they must be the same, from the same egg, sperm. I don't know. They've got to be, or at least same lab, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's Crow. You ever want to cry, but you don't want your face to get messed up? Look at that big gouge in his chest. Ah. Bro, I'm telling you, he's dead. There's no way he's coming back from that. Crow, rest in peace. Pour one out for your boy. Yeah, pour one out. Yo, Triple S, I see you got milk there. Just pour one out, bro. To the opening to Cold Steel 3. Should I watch the opening? Because I don't plan to play Cold Steel 3 until I've played a few more of the Trails games. So I mean, Toei's got a nice chunk of Cold Steel 2. What? Why? Why do you mean a nice chunk? I just watched the credits. Ah! Finale. End. Save. Oh my gosh. I don't like what you guys doing in the chat. I really don't like what y'all doing in the chat. March 12th, 2005? What is that? March 1205? Imperial territory of Crossbell. So this is Crossbell. This is finally Crossbell. Is this Culvard that I see? Because this is Culvard, y'all are kind of obvious. Well, they're up against our tanks. The 9th Armored Division. Our tanks are better. Shout out to Crossbell. Yo, screw you guys. We're neutral. Yeah, let's see how that works out for you. Now I really want to play Battalion Wars. I'm just waiting to see Valimar show up and just cut these tanks a new one.
Bergen guns have been hit! Sir, you can't keep keeping their airships in terrain like this. Oxens might be powerful, but they're still tanks!
We don't have to, just focus on defense! The others will take care of destroying them!
The others? Oh, Soldats. Crossbow branch, Panzer Soldat unit, Reserva, whatever they said. Oh yeah, they have mechs, right? This is just not fair.
Are they the Empire's new weapons? How can we compete with something so mobile?
There's nothing to fear. They may be mobile, but they're a damn sight easier.
That's Dryad in there.
Purple Devil of Crossbell.
Wait. They're a damn sight easier to handle than the Purple Devil of Crossbell? The Purple Devil, is that their mech?
What the?
What is that, Reen? Another Divine Knight? It is Reen. Okay, so Reen all of a sudden is now the Chancellor Osborne. Okay. Valimar is here. Do the darn thing. Valimar, the Ashen Knight. I know who Valimar is. Why does this feel like the start of Cold Steel 3?
Is that? The Ashen Chevalier. The hero of the Imperial Army.
The area beyond here is Imperial territory. You have no business treading into Crossbell.
Well.
That was a warning. Try to advance any farther, and I will show no mercy.
Huh.
All units retreat! We're returning to the outskirts of Altair!
Yeah, they said go back to Kulvar where it's ugly, like the rest of y'all.
Wow! You're amazing! I knew you were the one who ended the Civil War, but seeing you up close, you're really something else!
Is this how people in Zeta Gundam reacted to Armoro?
Not at all. I'm still fairly inexperienced, if you ask me.
He even sounds like Armoro now. Or more so Kira, I guess, because why'd you just sheath it with your hand? What?
Recover the wounded and any POWs and return to Tangram Gate. Just remain vigilant until the speech is over.
Yes, sir!
He sounded like really depressed, like Kira did in Destiny. What the fuck is this? The occupation?
It's now March, 1205 of the Septian calendar. Over 2 months have passed since the Azure Tree vanished.
Crossbell Station. Crossbell City, formerly the autonomous... Formally! The autonomous state of Crossbell. From what I've seen of Kira and SRW, like Seed Kira, like Seed Destiny Kira, I think he was fine. Do you recognize that voice, Blake?
So much happened during those months. President Croix was arrested. Crossbell's movement for independence was...
Is that a Akechi? From Persona 5? Like that voice actor?
Could process what was going on. Speaker McDowell became Mayor McDowell.
McDowell?
The war in Erebonia came to an end sooner than anyone had anticipated, but it was quickly followed by the invasion of Crossbell.
Bro, Sketchy Akechi lives. So I imagine that when I play the Crossbell games, I know all of like this area a lot better.
Gorelia Fortress, which once served as the only physical link between the two nations, was no more. But that proved to be little more than a temporary setback for the Imperial Army, who acted by flying hundreds of tanks over the state from a vast airship. In no time at all, Crossbell was occupied.
So they probably didn't have much choice. Crossbell doesn't have any military power whatsoever, as far as I can tell. Aside from that
The Calvard Republic,
area that,
which
except
had
for that
been
thing
wrapped up in its own share of
that took out
chaotic
the
internal disputes,
Grellia Fortress.
finally reacted to Erebonia's bold invasion in turn. They began with sending its cutting-edge armored airborne divisions into Crossbell, hoping to force the Empire out of the region completely.
Hey, cat. I mean, so far it's just showing me Crossbell. I don't not necessarily.
But every attempt they made resulted in failure, as they were repelled effortlessly by one soldat after another.
I mean, so far I don't feel like I still don't
And
feel a need to play
today,
Crossbell technically.
At Orcus Tower, the new seat of Crossbell's government, the new rulers of Crossbell rose to deliver a rousing speech.
The new rulers. Who are the main characters in Cold Steel? It's not Estelle. No, Estelle's Sky. Isn't? I think Joshua's also Sky. There's that chick with the white hair, and her name's not like Elizabeth or something. And there's that dude. Lloyd. Okay, that's his name.
Friends and citizens, it brings me great pleasure to stand here among you once again.
Yeah, let's go be Trump in a week. Just wait.
But even in the midst of such gladness, the specter of the harm Crossbell has visited upon the Empire lingers still. The destruction of Garrelia Fortress and the ensuing civil war it caused has taken a great toll in resources and in lives.
We don't want this world into existence.
Sorrow and dismay in the hearts of the Erebonian people is still fresh, still too near. But today is a joyous day, a day to put the troubles of the past behind us. Let us join hands and step boldly into the future, leaving our anger and grief behind. Challenges will rise before us, but together we shall meet them. Together, we can rise above the tumult of these troubled times. Men and women, old and young, rich and poor, those from every walk of life can share in these aspirations. Looking toward that goal, there is someone I'd like to introduce to you today.
Who's it gonna be?
A brilliant young man who played a pivotal role in bringing Erebonia's civil war to its swift
My
conclusion.
son, Reen. Is he gonna introduce him as Reen Osborne or Reen Schwarzer?
And the individual most responsible for the historic accomplishment that sees me standing before you today.
Oh, never mind, it's Rufus. Okay.
The first Governor General of Crossbell, Lord Rufus Alberea.
Governor of Crossbell? He owns Crossbell now?
Greetings, friends. It truly lifts my spirits to be here among you. I'm honored to have been entrusted with the profound responsibility of acting as Crossbell's first Governor General. As I'm sure you're all aware, the division between the nobility and the common people is a long-standing part of Erebonian life. Personally, I stand in support of our class system, but after all, if each citizen of the Empire conducts themselves with the courage, dignity, and grace expected of a noble, then what difference would remain between myself and any of you? As I hope for that day, allow me to speak not only as your Governor General, but as an individual when I say, in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Eugene III, I hereby proclaim the annexation of Crossbell into the Erebonian Empire.
Well.
May the goddess above stand witness, and may she forever bless Erebonia and Crossbell with the light of prosperity.
Hey, excuse me, Chancellor Osborne. Could you step up and talk to the mic a little bit there, buddy? We can't hear you way in the back. Yeah, there's Lecter back there.
We've got some real larger-than-life characters in charge of us now.
That sounds like a Crossbell character. Crossbell News Service. Editorial Department. Who the hell are you guys? Hail Zeon? No. We don't do that here. Grace Lynn. I assume all these characters are in Crossbell.
Sure, the Imperial Chancellor's intimidating, but he's so charismatic that the people eat up his every word. They love the guy. I can see why he's the bee's knees over in Heimdall.
The new Governor General's something else too, albeit for different reasons. He's... how to put this? Difficult to hate. Like, he'd tell you to do something, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself doing it just to see him crack a smile.
Well, Albaray is the name of one of the top noble houses.
Slap, that's exactly what I want to do on Grace's ass. Just saying. She got that nice butt.
The heir of such an affluent family would be popular, but it feels like there's more to him than that.
That's what gets me, though. Those two were on completely opposite sides during the war. So why are they both so buddy-buddy now? Very oddly sudden, in my opinion.
You're telling me? By the sounds of things, Erebonians can't make heads or tails of what's going on with it either. But you know how it is. There's so many rumors springing up thanks to the war, it's hard to tell truth from fiction.
Yeah, I've even heard about a 1,000-arch tall castle appearing in the capital. I mean, that's gotta be made up, right? There's no way something like that's real.
You've got a real short memory if you think that's bull. The Azure Tree wasn't that long ago, you know.
Point taken.
What do we got?
Yes, this is the office of the Crossbell Times. What? Representative McDowell will be issuing a statement.
Isn't Lloyd's last name McDowell?
Sounds like something big's happening behind the scenes already.
I'll get to gathering some info on what's happening for our international section. Galvard's probably got some good stuff.
Works for me. Gotta use those connections of yours for something, after all.
Well, see you later.
Our independence came and went like bubbles on the water, and now we aren't even a state anymore. We're in for some tough times ahead. No, they always say that the pen is mightier than the sword.
I don't know how true that is, but hey, you do you.
I won't let those guys outdo me. Chief, let me handle that story.
That's all we of Heiue can do for you, I'm afraid.
So now here's a question. So all this happening in Crossbow, that's cool. So the Colosseum and Crossbow are like heavily merging. So where in the timeline the timeline starts with Sky, and then by the time Sky 3rd is done, Cold Steel 1 is just beginning? Is that how that works? Bro, where's Estelle at? Yeah, no. You fight me with a pen, I'll cut you with a blade. You right. Hey, there's Lloyd. Yeah, boy. Ooh.
The guards have been given a little incentive
spicy.
to stay out of your
Oh.
way.
Oh.
You should face no more obstacles in your operation.
Thanks, Sal.
Young man.
Think nothing of it.
Ooh.
It's my pleasure to play all the
See, from a design standpoint, I really do like
place
Lloyd.
you're aiming for is where all the information in Crossbell gathers, as well as its Achilles heel. What you're doing does us no shortage of favors, I'll have you know.
Well, just this once, I'm happy to hear that.
I don't know why I read CSPD as Crossbell Speed Police Department. Not a fan of Lloyd's design, really? He looks a lot like he just looks like a really swell young man. I don't know who this girl is.
Do take care
Does he have a
of
ninja? Maybe.
My apologies. Rishia.
Oh, that's Rishia. This is the chick that everyone's into.
Skilled warriors in Crossbell at the moment.
As have I. Nonetheless, thank you for your warning.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't want anything happening to a valuable future business partner. I believe that.
So this is the chick that Riku faps to, right?
For your success.
Correction, this is the chick that everyone faps to, right? Oh, dang, she got it out! Okay.
He's being awfully cooperative, isn't he? Then again, It's not a stretch to think he's only doing it because he's got something up his
Wait, he's voiced by Akechi?
He's an incredibly shrewd man. Most likely, he's happy to do whatever will shine the most favorable light on him once Crossbell's occupation period is over.
True enough. He wouldn't want to screw up his chance to potentially play mediator between Crossbell and the Republic. I get the feeling.
Oh my
he'd get
comes for
along
her?
great with
Oh
Lecter.
no.
He's our ally for now, but there's no guarantee how long that'll last.
Exactly. It's in our best interest to remain wary of him. Still, if working with him helps protect those I care about most, then I'll gladly do so.
She kind of just looks like, what's that? I can't remember who it is now. Big titted ninja chick from Fire Emblem Fates. Can't remember what her name
Likewise.
was. Oboro, no, Oboro. Oboro's the other one. So, do Trails in the Sky, or do the Crossbell games or the Sky games, do they have English? Like, I assume that they're not fully voiced. There's not going to be those games to be fully voiced, but do they actually have like voices? Kagero, that's what it was. Yeah, Lloyd Bannings. Haishia Mao. I do like this music.
Tio
Is
said
this
to
also
aim for the
Crossbell
area
music?
up ahead. Crossbell's future rests in our hands. So let's get moving.
Right.
For chapter alone, you will make your way through a dungeon controlling police detective Lloyd Bannings and Arkansas performer Aricia Mao. Text and overdrives are available to them. Ooh! Look at them! Y'all got costumes? Nothing. That's a sword! That's a big sword! Genbu, okay. Dragon Vision, okay. Scattered Passion. Mechatoners, and she has the blade from Deathstalkers. Amen. Okay, I do like her her design.
Right.
Interesting. Come here, little raccoon.
Bring it on.
There.
Oh.
Now.
Gotcha. My turn.
Ooh.
Take this. You're off balance.
This is my chance. Allow me.
I do like this song a bit.
Shatter. The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
Bro, why does it feel like I'm playing a different game entirely? Also, Rishi really got a tight ass.
The advantage is ours. Allow me.
My turn.
Right.
Yeah, I think these things are they're a lot weaker to EP.
The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
Oh man.
Commencing subjugation.
They're all Trails games. As
Prepare
far as I know.
Right.
Rising Sun, let's go. Let's see what this, let's see what it do.
You're finished now!
Oh, Sepith up too?
Rising Sun!
Yo! It's like a cooler version of Angelica's.
Allow me.
True Paraceline dance?
Behold my dance, an illusory offering
Oh, she got a
to
thong.
souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
Rishi's voice actor sounds very familiar.
The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
So these S-Craft, that they have the same ones that they get in their respective games?
That was some fight.
This sector has been abandoned for quite some time.
Assassin for a night
It's not
job.
hard to
Alright.
imagine why so many powerful monsters settled in here.
I feel like assassinations and dancing kind of go hand in hand.
What amazes me more is just how much these Arcus orbments are capable of.
Yeah, they'll be a real asset to us in the future. They're so modern, they're practically still in testing over at the Empire.
Riku, keep your hands away from me.
I miss the variety of arts I could use before, but in terms of balance, they're much more suited for combat than our Enigma 2s.
Well, Erebonia's always had the upper hand on military technology, if nothing else. We should count ourselves lucky that Michel got his hands on them for us.
What? What?
On that
Yeah,
note,
I'm gonna- yeah,
we should
yes,
also
I
count
will do it
ourselves
before I
lucky
leave.
for
Get
being
out.
able to utilize them so well.
What?
I admit,
Yeah.
it's a strange
Nah.
feeling. It's as if we knew everything.
You're
there
right.
was
Yo,
to
Triple
know
I's just
about
salty because he can't beat me in Smash anymore now that I play Minecraft Steve.
one.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, what now?
I could go try her. But then
Oh, yeah,
you
oh,
would
yeah.
just
Oh.
Shrink up and then.
Oh.
How,
Okay.
poetic.
So are these two fucking or no?
Sort of like how you perform with Elia on stage, right? That's like being one, in a sense.
Now that you mention it, you could put it that way, yes. At this point, however, I doubt I would even need one of these to match my movements to hers in battle.
Oh, so it's a harem? Oh, okay, so it's just standard Trail's main protagonist syndrome. Wait, does Estelle have a harem?
So this is what the Geofront's E sector looks like. This one supposedly had its existence hidden
Never
from the
mind then.
general public, didn't it?
That's what Ellie said anyway. It was
Ellie,
sealed
that's the
off
chick
to
with the
keep
white
everything
hair.
Inside strictly confidential. Corrupt officials and Diet members used it to conceal any information they didn't want leaking out. She did add that it wasn't its only use, though. Just one of them.
I see. Not the kind of place we can just leave as it is, then.
Yeah. We need to make our way through here, whatever it takes. Ready to give it everything we've got?
Of course.
As I can tell, there's nothing on that side. So we're gonna go down. I do like her a lot. All of a sudden, I really like her.
Commencing subjugation. Prepare yourself.
Right.
Take this!
You fiend! Prepare yourself.
Alright, let's go, let's go. Oh!
Not a chance!
You fiend!
Don't count me out just yet.
Allow me. Come. Allow me.
Zero art attack.
The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
Get Risha's face.
This is a tight fit.
Get her butt in your face.
This'll only take a moment. Allow me.
Moonlight butterflies.
Shatter! Now!
Gotcha! Right. Take this!
Bless.
You're off balance!
This is my chance! Prepare yourself. Arcus, activate!
I'll take that crit. Bless,
Let's keep moving.
hold on. I forgot how long the section, because I could probably only stream for another hour.
What a nice treasure chest. Commencing subjugation.
Oh.
Right. Behold my hands, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
Right.
Oh.
My turn.
There! Now!
Gotcha!
Prepare yourself. Arcus, activate!
Here goes! Arcus, activate!
Probably should have just cast it a while ago, because this music weak to those.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, the Lloyd's attack there where he gets that big buff is Grail Locket. It's all elements except KO. Give it to you because you look fragile. Yeah. Them cheeks. I might. Wait, what's up with like the definition of like the indent of the butt cheeks on it, bro? They went all out with this chick. You have nothing to offer me here, so just gonna scoot you down here real quick. See if there's anything worth my time. Ooh, event.
All right, we're in a good place. Right.
Activate. Allow me. The battle's over.
Oh, found a chest.
I assume Cold Steel 3 is going to be a lot of this. Maybe.
Commencing subjugate. Prepare yourself. Come.
Squad, squad, squad. Oh, he can't. I guess we can do that then.
You fiend!
Here goes. Now! Come on, Misha!
All right. Allow me. Come.
Here goes. Not too sure.
All right.
This duct really is narrow.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
He's getting a face.
I might not be able to see anything. This is pure torture.
Bro.
Oh.
With the little
found a
amount
chest.
of fabric between your cheeks, bro, you were seeing everything. There is full cooch in your face, bro. Rig, you said Vita means life, and I mean, she's still alive. Bacrianos ain't. Ooh, let me heal up real quick. Okay, we're missing a slot there. There's a chest over there. Turn it back.
What a nice treasure chest.
I know, it was boots. For feet. For Hrisha's feet. I'm very curious as to what role of significance this part I'm playing does, because it just feels like I'm playing like Trails of Azure now or something.
All right.
Like the Cold Steel stuff is over. I guess there's just like extra.
Now. Gotcha. Here goes.
Right. Arcus, activate. Let's keep.
We just keep going. Now leave me the fuck alone. Oh!
I won't lose.
Allow me. An opening.
Gotcha.
All right, let's get it.
Finish now. Rising sun.
Well done, that's crap. Oh. That was easy.
Right. The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
The squad.
That takes care of them. Hope I didn't end up dragging you down any.
There was never any chance of that. I can't think of anyone else who could go through the things you did and come out stronger than ever. You should be more confident, Lloyd.
There's no way I could have gone through it all alone, though. I still got a ways to go as a detective, too. And when you think about all the obstacles we've got waiting for us, I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle it all.
I wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've got no confidence in my own abilities. I just think it's important to be able to give an honest assessment of your own strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, considering that Crossbell and Sky are like chibi, like the graphics on them look kind of there, must have been great for people to have this.
When it comes to pure strength in
interaction when
combat,
the game came
Randy and Noelle clearly come out on top. With processing information, it's Tio, Yona, and Fran.
Oh, is this part where Riku's like, oh, Tio, you my friend. Slap! Like,
And
you
in
know who them
terms
are.
of negotiation tactics, I can't compare to
Alright,
Ellie or the Chief
Yo,
either.
Riku's like Mr. Krabs right now.
If we don't make good use of our respective strengths, we're not going to be able to get through what's ahead. We might not all be able to stay in the same place anymore, but we still need to be able to work together.
Oh, they've started keeping a watch on everyone then?
Yeah, I think Randy was the first one.
Randy? Orton?
After that,
Slithering out of
Ellie and
nowhere?
Noelle started being watched. If it weren't for Tio's help, Kia and I would probably be in trouble too.
Is Kia still with Arios and Shizuku?
Yeah, Arios is looking after both of them.
Arios? Like the Gundam?
They should be okay for the time being. If the Imperial Army sets their eyes...
Now, Riku, imagine if I hadn't decided to play the other games. If I just went right to Cold Steel 3 and then 4, how would you feel?
It's okay. The reason we're here is to try and avoid coming to that. We best get moving. We've still likely got a ways to go.
True. Let's go.
Arios, the Divine Blade of Wind, not the Gundam. Alright, let's see if I can get speed up a little bit here. I want to finish this game today, but I have like 40 minutes before I gotta go. So, where do I go up here? Oh, there's a vent. Not a vent, there's a thing. Oh, this Simone. Yo, I need to hear his S-Craft and hold up, wait. Can I change that here? I need to hear his S-Craft in Japanese. Also, I never played a Charles game in Japanese before, so I'm curious to see how that sounds. Hey man, Bao, listen, you cannot at me, because Gurren Lagann to me is what Code Geass is to you. This is actually interesting playing this in Japanese, because I've never played this in Japanese. Oh, I hear it! Yo, okay, okay, hold up. I might need to play all of the Azure games in Japanese. Oh, actually, no, yeah, they are in Japanese, right? So there's no English dub for them. See, I wanted his S-Craft, but you know, it's fine, this will work. She always likes Creatures out from OG. Speaking of hardcore mecha, Gurren Lagann's coming to hardcore mecha. Thanks for reminding me, Bell. Zeus gem. I have to line that because no one can equip it yet just yet. Let me do this real quick. Second form Gale? Second form they went play the already with play the Wind. He's the one that can do Arcane Gale without using Spirit Impact and Purification, right? I love this so much. Second is all about wings with this thing. Guys should do something. I mean, guys use the spear, bro. Shampel show's on Netflix, and we have a group watch at the same time. You will die laughing. So, wait. I feel like that sounds familiar. I'm definitely down. Just gotta pick a time that works. Cause I'm basically the next. Cause tonight I'm heading to see my girlfriend, and then between PS5, Xbox, and seeing her, I will probably not be back on the internet to stream or play anything until possibly Friday. So I mean, anytime after console launches, that should be good. But that's gonna be such a. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Oh. Gonna work Penguin is bro. What? Riku, we I don't even know if I'll get to the end tonight, bro. See, I never played Persona 5 in Japanese in any capacity, so that is news to me. What is this? Okay, nothing. Oh no, that's where we came before. Wait. No, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. Yeah, we have to go this way. What am I doing? Okay, let's go. Is there a big one? Oh, of course there's a big one. Yo, he just No. We are making a clip out of that. Bruh, you heard him say it. Overrise. Bruh. I love Lloyd. Lloyd might be my new favorite character. Hold up. Listen to it again. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Lad, you ready for this? Oh, I'm ready to hear this. Let's go. I love it. I'm in love. I am in love. Bro, I cannot take the smile off my face.
ありがとうリーシャ、助かったよ。
こちらこそありがとうございます。
I love him.
いい感じかな。
I love him. I love him. I kind of want to jump right into Crossbell now and then play Sky after that. Is that doable? Can I play Crossbell first and then Sky? Or am I gonna get shot? About you don't want to hear you don't want to hear Riku you don't want to let Riku know. Oh man. Yeah, hear me. I play Azure and 0, and then I play Cold Steel 3. Then I play Sky 1, 2, and 3, and then I play Shadow of Cold Steel 4. Yeah. You're gonna be super shocked. It's gonna be Nobuyuki Hayano. Bro, you're not even moving, your tits are moving up and down. Oh, hi Riku, how's it going? I don't even know where we are, honestly. Like, I have no idea where the frick we are, bro.
Elevator. この下が目的地ですか？
ああ、なんとかロックを解除しよう。よし。
There's the launch. Okay, cool.
さあかかってこい。よし
覚悟。
Okay, Riku, what's wrong with enjoying the games the way I want to enjoy them? It sounds like you're gatekeeping to me.
もう大丈夫だ。
I mean, Bao told me I could. And Bao's played just as many Cold Steel games as you have. Cold Steel, I keep saying Cold Steel. And Bao's played just as many Trails games as you have, so I mean, Bao would never lie to me. Let me eat cereal with a fork? Riku, that's all you, bro. I cannot imagine eating cereal with a fork. That sounds horrible. But I mean, hey, whatever you want to do, bro. You eat your cereal with a fork, and I eat my mac and cheese with a ketchup. It sounds like a mobile game.
よし。アークス駆動。それ。まだまだいける。おっと、宝箱。
Dang it. As for Rin Japanese, wait, Rin is voiced by Unicorn? Ike! Barima! Bro, this weird.
Yosh.
もう大丈夫。
一つ目のロック解除ですね。
Interesting. I'll have to go back and listen to some of the voice quotes.
強敵です。私の番ですね。走れ。オーバーライズ。来い。さあ。後期です。
そこだ。よし。今だ。
正気。はい。オン。覚悟。やっ。今です。
そこだ。
はい。やっ。今です。
そこだ。
So this Burning Heart, this thing is basically like Rin's spirit unification. It's just because it lets him move directly again after. And it does a heck of a lot of good buffs. Oh.
私の番ですね。せい。今です。行きましょう、ロイダさん。
了解。
や
I love this man so much. I think I'm part of the channel all of a sudden.
ありがとうリーシャ、助かったよ。
こちらこそありがとうございます。
Wait, but didn't Estelle come before both of them? So wouldn't Estelle be the OG Reen? Wizard of English? Interesting. I'm slowly following all of them. Oh, so that's why they both have harems. Pentagon. Pentagon. Rest in peace to the US. Just gotta wait for that, There it is. Oh ho ho ho, how about Maybe it's a little interesting.
行くぞ。
I'm just gonna take the farm because you don't need that. You don't need that zero art.
Yeah.
Reset 99. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Or this will kill. Oh, that's Sepith up. I love him. Yeah, Anger does great. Heavenly Robe and Tyrell Bomb. She wearing a Heavenly Robe, but she still got her coochie out. What's your opinion of Rishia? I think she's cool. I like her. I may or may not slowly be starting to simp. However, she is a fine young lass. Let's put it that way. She's a fine young maiden. Ooh, their Argus covers are kind of cool. Alright, I got 20 minutes left to stream. If we can't be the game in 20 minutes, we're going to have to call this stream, unfortunately. Because your boy does have previous engagements.
Lloyd-san, その先が。
ああ、集中端末室のはずだ。
She really got Ryu Hayabusa, like, arm guards. Central terminal room. Yo, this is like the terminal of the Space Colony Arc, and you put the Chaos Emeralds in there. Epstein? Epstein. I remember hearing that name somewhere. Epstein.
これがクロスベルの動力ネットの中枢にあたる施設ですか。
実際にはそこまで単純な構造じゃないらしいけど。
Is that a song reference? Not in West HD, you cannot. Wow, it's not my fault that all these song references are everywhere. It's not my fault. It's just so many things have ripped off Sonic. Like, what can I say?
市民情報や交流関係、ミラの動き、ジオフロントの構成図に今後の活動を考えると。
はい、ここを破壊するわけにもいかないんですよね。
ネットを使った活動では有力な足場になるみたいだからな。端末設備そのものは損ねずに膨大な機密。
ティオさんたちが作ったデータ初期化ユニットですね。
ああ、設計したのはロバーツ主任とヨナみたいだ。バックアップを取りながら集中端末を初期化する。
初期化ユニット接続を確認。第00メインターン。全情報のバックアップと初期化。システム問題なければユニット中央の
OK だ。
プロセスを開始。お疲れ様でした。
このユニットなら数時間かかるバックアップもロバーツ主任とヨナが。
すごいですね。ではそれまでの間。
そこまでだ。
Hello? Hello?
気配を。
Oh nah. Oh nah.
目標確認。ロイド・バニングス D シャマオと推定します。
俺たちの名前まで。それにその獲物はタチ。アリオスと同じ武器か。風の牽制。アリオス・マクレイン。
Wait, why does Reen sound like McGillis from IBO?
彼がいたら厳しそうだったが、なんとかなりそうだな。
クラウソラス。
Sammy.
漆黒の。
Bruh. Why you gotta keep using the song? Crow is dead.
あなたたちの狙い。悪いが阻止させてもらう。
I'm still so confused as to why Reen is helping Osborn.
こちらも悪いが従うわけにはいかな。
ここは通しません。戦術リンクを確認。
どうやら結構な数が流れているみたいだな。 こちらも行こう。
了解。アークスク。
初期化までの間持ちこたえられればいい。行くぞリーシャ。
はい。
こちらも行くぞ。
了解。目標を撃破します。
So what do they do if Reen calls Valimar?
リーンさん、お願いします。
ああ、これより制圧を開始する。
覚悟。走れ。
オーバーライズ。
What is Reen weak to?
行くぞ。おお、食らえ。今だ、行こうリーシャ。
了解です。私の番ですね。我が舞は無限。去りゆく者への手向け。眠れ。白金の光に抱かれ。トリオナカ勝者。
ミの肩。
This isn't fair. This isn't fair at all.
追撃します。
This isn't fair at all.
許しません。覚悟。
Oh, I still have all of these? No, I don't. Never mind. These are all. Hold up. Let me.
ありがとう。よし。や。ミの肩。早せ。
Bruh, this isn't fair.
みんな。
トリオナカ勝者。私の番ですね。
ありがとう。た。そこだ。
私の番ですね。月影の蝶たちよ。
よし。
I don't have enough for it, dang.
それ。
バリア展開します。私の番ですね。
俺の番だな。俺の番だな。おお、食らえ。そこだ。
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Motherfucker.
すまない。みんな。
This is so fucked.
ありがとう。
それ。はい。砕け散れ。
よし。今だ。
What? Well, that's it, bro. What the fuck is that? Hold up, wait. Let me Evil Million wins. Let me reload that. Let's switch to the back to English. There we go.
Lloyd, I think we're here.
Yeah, we finally reached the end. It's funny. Those two.
Roberts and Yona? In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
I'm still so confused as to why he's
I
working
didn't
with the
sense
Empire.
anyone coming.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao, respectively.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi?
Isn't that Itachi?
Like the one Argus
Uchiha?
uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though. But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Clown Soleus.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
Bro, let me play as Irene. I don't want to play as these guys anymore.
We won't let you past.
Oh man.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too then.
Understood.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running.
Nah, that was the other Blake.
Let's do this, Risha!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault.
So, did Chancellor Osborne really say, "I'm your daddy"? And then Irene just went, "Yeah, okay. I'll do whatever you want."
I require your support, Reen.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Right.
Moonlight butterflies.
Second form. Damn! Now!
I'll aid you.
You fiend!
I won't lose! Arcus, activate! Yeah.
You fiend!
Allow me.
Activate!
Thanks!
Now!
I'll aid you.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Thanks!
Prepare yourself.
Don't count me out just yet. Thanks!
Forming barrier. Right.
turn. Arcus, activate. There.
Let's get back in the captain now.
Prepare yourself.
Okay. Yuichi. Alright.
Arcus, activate. Activate.
Thanks.
Yeah. Allow me. Moonlight butterflies.
There. My turn. Right. Here I go. Overdrive. You're off balance. Come on, Misha.
Understood. Prepare yourself. Shatter! An opening!
Gotcha! My turn. Take this! Now! Come on, Misha!
Understood! Allow me. Come! An opening!
Gotcha!
Run, don't even let him move.
Right.
Right. Come.
Here goes.
Oh, I see some crits coming along the pipeline. Hold up.
Forming barrier.
Arcus, activate.
Right.
Hold on. Crit plus his times 2. Okay, hold on. This should be good. What? How did I get? Wait, why am I confused?
Activating extermination mode.
Shut the fuck up.
Prepare yourself.
Why am I confused?
My turn. Here goes. Take this.
Right.
Not a chance. There.
Laser arm. Activate. Go. There. Right. Hold my dance. An illusory offering to departing souls.
This crit should do it, maybe? Possible?
Embraced by silver light.
Alright, we need to wrap this up.
Mission failed. But how?
Right. Here goes!
We can turn this around. Arcus, activate.
Thank you, girl. Yeah, man.
Right. They're off balance.
This is my chance. Right. Come.
Yeah.
Alright, Lloyd.
Here goes. Take this.
Out of here, out of here, out of here, out of here. Goodbye, Irene. You fake protect. I love how he made it to the entry. Alright, Rico, I'm gonna need you to cut that
I'm
out.
surprised. I knew full well Risha would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
That's crazy because I catch you.
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Rin, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
Oh no.
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful.
I'm not ready. Don't do this to me.
What's he doing?
Such negative energy.
Initialization process completed.
Oh shoot, we almost dead.
Rebooting all systems in an initialized.
Yes, sir.
We did it.
Don't you dare try and make
What
it
a
fight me
relief.
like that. Yo, Reen really channeling McBurn energy right now.
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
Does that destroy everything?
Captain Lecter.
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's intelligence division, right?
Heed my call.
No! Stop him!
Valimar, the Ashen Knight.
Stop him! Stop him! Stop him! Stop that! Stop it! He just teleports in!
Holy.
An ion? No, it isn't.
Someone cap Reen! What are you doing?
Wait, no!
Oh no. Yeah, destroy whatever it is you have to.
Lloyd!
If we can at least get the data out of here.
Go, 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 go.
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
Damn it.
So go, bro. I am so ready to go.
Just tell me one thing, as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbell State Police Department. What's your name?
Is it Reen Schwarzer or Reen Osborne?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. No.
Reen Osborne.
I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbell government. Reen Schwarzer.
Oh, he's still Schwarzer. He's with Crossbell? Is Cold Steel 3 take place in Crossbell? Is that where he becomes a teacher?
Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
That's Lecter.
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. We've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that.
So,
They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them. And more
are the Crossbow main characters? Are they
the other
terrorists?
side every time.
They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. Are they terrorists? Quote unquote.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything.
Because Lloyd's with the police department, so then why?
I had a feeling something was going to happen, but I was powerless.
Yo, this is just the end of Sonic Adventure 2 with Sonic and Shadow. Let's get it.
Don't feel bad.
Although Shadow got
there was
titties.
no way we could have seen that coming. Especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the Archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Night, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. But I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its pilot was anything but normal. Let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. Wasn't our smoothest operation. I'd still call it a success. I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. We can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley too. Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us.
They're naming a lot of characters.
There are still many barriers left between us and our goals. But we can get over them.
I can't even remember a single one of them names he just said.
Right.
So I'm gonna just put that behind me.
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Well, if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Excuse me.
This is where we part ways then. I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. We may technically be sisters, but
I knew they were
simply
sisters.
a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her.
But I'm simply a tool. You heard Howard's voice actress say it. I am simply a tool.
I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but no. Forget it.
Head pat.
Take care, okay? I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Understood? Is something wrong?
Not really.
Ooh. Wow, your daughter got a tight ass.
I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess.
Huh? The occupation end. Now the real game begins, bro. I am going to have to call it a stream for today because I do have things to do, unfortunately, that cannot be rescheduled. So we're going to have to go ahead and have to call it. Wish I could have finished it all today, but duty calls. So things about things now. People is tonight. Things are now. So I'm trying to think. When's the next time I'll be able to stream this? I'll see if I can take some time aside on Wednesday next week to possibly finish it. That's like the day before Miles Morales. So once Miles Morales comes out, we'll be streaming a whole lot of that. I don't know if I'll stream all of it, but I'm going to be streaming a whole lot of it. I loved Spider-Man when I played it earlier this year. Miles Morales is going to be litty. So big thank you to day before PS5, my guy. We're going to be streaming it on Wednesday, the finale. So I'm going to super cuck all of you. A big thank you to everyone who came out and hung out. Whenever you guys, I will put it on Twitter, the time frame that I'm thinking of for Wednesday. So whenever you guys, whenever I get around to that, I'll let you guys know. Without further ado, this has been your boy West Town HD. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces!